行いたいと思いますが、4作品目、アライブっていう作品なんですが、スウェーデンの監督はジミー・オルソン監督とつなげたいと思うんですが、うまくつながってるのかな。やっぱりこういう、テクニカルな、ね、ことはドキドキしますね。うまくつながるのかとか。やってみましょうか。さて、スクリーンに登場してくれますかね。監督はジミー・オルソンさん。あ、出ました。Jimmy, you're on over here in Tokyo. Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly well. Thank you.
Excellent. We're hooked up. So welcome and nice to have you representing your film Alive. If you can give a quick shout out to your fans here in Tokyo now.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
Jimmy, first of all, where are you and what time is it?
I'm in Stockholm, Sweden, and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon.
で、今、スウェーデンのストックホルムにいます。で、午後の2時半ぐらいになっております。Jimmy, have you been to Japan before?
No, I haven't. I've only been in South Korea and Vietnam in Asia. So, but I was so devastated not to be able to come to Tokyo. I was so looking forward to it.
Yeah, we would have loved to have you here. Definitely, make another great short so you can come out and join us, okay?
I will.
ジミーは実は日本には来たことないんですけど、韓国とベトナムにはアジアの方だったら来たことあるんですよね。ぜひまた素晴らしい作品を作って、我々と一緒にちょっといろいろ話していただきたいと思います。So, first of all, what a great short film. How did you come up with the story idea? I know you wrote the script as well.
Yeah, so last year I was listening to this podcast, and there was a story in it that was about I think two guys, and one of them was disabled, and he wanted to get an escort, and he told his assistant that if the escort comes, you can't be here, so you have to wait outside. So I found that quite intriguing, because when the assistant was outside waiting, he didn't know who would come and what would happen, and if something happens, whose fault is it? So that got me thinking, and I wrote the story really, really quickly. So yeah.
So yeah, based on an actual occurrence, actually, hold on, let me do this real quick. で、このストーリーのアイディアなんですけど、実はジミーさんのポッドキャストを聞いてまして、で、それに出演してた2人が、1人が障害者で、もう1人が管理するケアギバーだったんですけど、その障害を持っているこの場合男性だったんですけど、ちょっと、いわゆるデリバリーヘルスじゃないんですけど、エスコートを呼んで、ちょっと体験したいという話がリアルにありまして、で、ケアギバー、その管理する方が、保護者が、結構心配したみたいなんですよね。誰が来るのか分かんないし、入ったら何が起きるのか分かんないし、もし何かあったら誰の責任になるかとか、それを聞いて、もうすぐスクリプトを書き始めて、すぐ書けたっていうことで、もちろんストーリーの中では女性にしたんですよね。First of all, some basics. How long did you take to shoot it?
I shot it in 2 days, actually. So it was really... we planned it thoroughly and shot for 2 long days. So yeah, that was also quickly. The script was written in like 90 minutes in an airport in Munich. And
Wow.
then and then I casted the 2 great actresses, and when we started to work with the lines in the script, everything just fell into place. So yeah, so the pre-production, everything was, it was probably the best shoot I've ever had so far, because it went so smoothly.
That's amazing. もうとにかく2日間で全部撮れたっていうのは、もうプランニングももちろんちゃんとして、で、脚本もなんかミュンヘンの空港で90分で台本書いたんですよね。で、撮影も2日間で終えて、もう本当に何でもかんでもスムーズにいった現場だったみたいなんですよね。And yeah, you mentioned the cast. I mean, Eva Johansson as Victoria and Madeline Martin as Ida. How did you find them, or how did you get hooked up with them?
I knew Madeline from earlier, so I knew I wanted to have her. And Ava, I had seen in some theatre play and a short film a couple of years ago. So I contacted her and we did this audition together with Madeline, and started to fiddle around. And I immediately saw that she wanted to be a part of the story and the project and wanted to engage thoroughly. So yeah, I just went with a gut feeling actually, and Ava is really a good character actress. So yeah, she's brilliant.
Okay, well, I have to ask this because she was so good. Is she handicapped in reality?
No, she's able. She's able-bodied.
Wow. Well, she was absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
All right, let me do this real quick.
Yeah.
で、キャストの主演のお二人なんですけど、まず保護者、ケアギバーの間役にはマダリン・マーティンさんという人で、彼女とはもう、前作とか何回も違う作品で監督は一緒に仕事したことあるんで、この役はもう彼女ぴったりということで誘ったみたいなんですけど、で、そのビクトリア役、障害を持ってたビクトリアさんの役はエヴァ・ヨハンさんという方で、他の短編映画とかで舞台でも見たことあるんですよね。で、その2人を一緒に会ってもらって、ちょっとオーディションというか、その2人の間がどんな感じなのか見たら、瞬間でもすぐ、この2人はいいなとすぐ分かったみたいで、実はエヴァ・ヨハンソンさんは障害者じゃないんですよね。すごかったですよね。もう本当にね、100%、100% 以上、そのキャラクターに入ったみたいなんですよね。Well, yeah, absolutely. She was definitely just did a great job with this.
Yeah.
And I liked what you did, like you said, when you heard the podcast about how Ava was actually really confident at the end.
Yeah.
Because, I like the way she said, "Oh, but he was too quick," and then, he's not my type. And
Yeah.
I like the way that you depicted a disabled person as not disabled, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's the thing about this film. I think it's about prejudice. It's about how we as able-bodied people, how we see disabled people, and how we judge them. Is like, well, if you look like that, you can't be able to think like me. So that's what I wanted to. That's why I had Madeline as the assistant, because she represents us as the audience.
でこれやっぱりこの映画のいいとこは、その障害持ってる人は実際には障害って持ってないんですよね、本当は。もうだから最後のとこにもう彼はちょっと早すぎたとか、タイプじゃないとかね、本当にもう普通の障害持ってない人が言うことを言ってたんですよね、自信満々で。で、そのマダリンさんがいわゆる我々を代表する普通の障害を持ってない人間として登場して、で、エヴァは障害、肉体的に障害を持ってても、もう内面的とか、私は全然障害なんか持ってないよっていうのを、この映画で表せたということですね。Jimmy, thanks so much for hooking up with us. Congratulations. Welcome to our festival. And please making these wonderful short films. If you would finally give a final shout out to your new fans here in Japan. And thanks once again.
Thank you guys for showing up and watching my films. Thank you very much.
皆さん、僕のフィルムを見てくれてありがとうございました。